I like how you add the word belonging to it.
Yeah, you know, and that's something we've seen over the last, don't quote me, but I would say the last 10, 15 years. You see it in the literature. And because I have two thoughts about this, and it may not be all that revolutionary, but the whole point behind diversity, equity, inclusion was in organizations to feel like you actually belong, like you're a part of something, that you could be yourself and be affirmed in that organization, right? The good thing about that is it speaks to the intentionality behind the work that we're focusing on as you're doing all the things that, you know, many of us are doing in this space. The only challenge that sometimes I have is that people try to sometimes look at belonging by itself in isolation, separate from the work that we're doing around diversity, equity, inclusion. And to me, they're interconnected. They build upon one another. There's almost like a legacy that we're building upon. And more recently, again, we've been talking about belonging, because I think what people are concerned about is that what is this all for? How do we make sure that everyone's part of this? This is not just about women and people of color and people living with disabilities. This is about all folks being included and being a part of this. But then how do you pull those resources? How do you make them feel like they're a part of something that's meaningful? And so as long as the belonging maintains, is connected to the work around diversity, equity, inclusion, then I think we're achieving, or at least attempting to achieve what we need to achieve.